We should go to the high road. I feel like I know a couple of those in Colorado.
All right. So you head out on the main road across Phandalin. You recognize this horse. This is the one that carried you out of Neverwinter. But this is a much smaller, less heavily loaded down cart. And you're making very, very good time.
We would
do what?
Look, it says we went 0 miles from there to here.
Dang, that's really far.
Essentially, you could say we didn't even move.
Dang.
So yeah, what's with it? Why is this is a very small? I didn't know Faerun was this small. This whole stretch is only 0 miles long.
I hate you so much. There's no reason for me to hate you this much, but I do. I hate you.
I love
you can
Roll20.
go there and back in
It's
0 miles.
God, wow! I could sprint this whole continent.
I don't think you. That could be 0.9 miles, and you couldn't sprint that. So
I hate all of you so much. I work so hard to put this together, make it good, and it's like, nope, you don't get to. You don't get any fun whatsoever.
It's been great so far.
We could probably find the mines, considering like there's really nowhere we have to walk. We'll just find it.
We do have to take a couple steps in each direction.
All right.
A couple steps, we're off the map.
Okay. So you're traveling.
Watch out.
You're traveling and traveling and traveling. And
Taking a light jog, and suddenly we're in Africa.
all right, so you're traveling along the road. It's getting down towards evening. You've made it to the edge of the forest, and I need all of you to roll me a stealth check.
I didn't think we were going like directly to the fortress itself.
What do you mean? Where else would we go?
Go outside. Never mind. Fuck it. Let's go to the fucking king. I was ready to fuck his ass. That's not what I wanted to say. That came out aggressive.
It did. It came out very aggressive.
I feel like that's what Fitz actually is, though.
All right. So
Fitz is not his father.
I hate you all.
What's
the race in Faerun with the largest average penis size?
Dang, is this the castle?
I need you all to just bear with me for 5 seconds.
Okay.
All right. So,
guys, I can still shoot across this whole map. I haven't been mapped yet. I haven't been mapped yet that I haven't been able to shoot across the entire thing diagonally.
Oh, I thought it was because it's 0 miles. Feels bad.
Oh, no, it's 170 feet. So
Oh,
it
dude,
is
you
0
could shoot
miles.
across that map too.
Yeah, I could.
you reach the end of the campaign because I'm done. No, you reach this ruined wall, and tall stones, old, moldy. These have been here forever. It's a ruin, to be sure. It's not a castle. It's like if you had come across just like the outer perimeter of a guard wall. This is just... So imagine the Great Wall of China 10,000 years from now. You know? Just like the ruins of old stones. And as you do... I need all of you to also roll me perception.
Where
Nice.
I got eyes like a hawk.
Okay.
I got eyes like a dead horse.
Flame. It's you that notices this as you're rolling along. Traveling in a cart is a bumpy affair. The cart's actually very nice, but you know, it's just sort of how things are. And there's always sort of an axle squeak because that's just how things are. And it's sort of been this very light, hypnotic, almost constant drone. And as you pull up to this wall and you're about to sort of go around and pass through one of the cracks. You realize that there's some noises that aren't the squeak, and they seem to be coming from ahead of you. Maybe somewhere on the other side of the wall, you think? What do you do?
Well, I let the other two know that weird noises coming from the other side of that wall.
Okay. So do you stop
We
the
should
cart?
probably leave the cart here then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should honestly check it out.
All right. It is...
Oh, wait, is this not the keep?
No.
No, it's the Great Wall of.
I guess I missed that.
China.
I heard everything else. I was like, this is the keep.
So essentially,
Great Wall.
you cannot possibly be at the keep yet. You know just from the directions that Sildar gave you that you're maybe halfway there. You should be arriving at the keep sometime in the middle of like tomorrow. So you pull
Let's leave the
the
cart
cart
here and go check it out.
over. You stop the cart. Who gets off? Do all of you just jump out of the cart?
Yeah.
Yeah, I Kool-Aid Man through it.
Okay. All right. So that's sort of where we're gonna be. Okay, slow down, boys. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna Kool-Aid Man through the whole wall. just I walk up here, boom, and I smack through it.
I want to see you try. Please roll for it.
Okay. Now, do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's ready to get in combat by the dumbest shit ever?
So Fitz moves up to the wall. Go ahead and do that.
okay.
So just move yourself to yeah, right there. Okay. Thanar and Malba, where are you going?
I mean,
I was gonna go walk this direction to go look around the corner, but
As we arrived here, I was like, okay, time to put the serious roleplay face on. Let's do this fun. Let's make this cool. And then I fucking Kool-Aid Man through the wall.
okay, so I'm thinking Fitz is going to go through this other doorway, so I was going to follow him.
Okay. So
And then
I
I
was-
realized that he stopped at that
move
wall.
yourself to here.
how tall is this wall, by the way?
10, 15 feet.
Oh, okay.
You know, obviously that's the max, and there are places where it's shorter. If anywhere that the light passes through is an area that you can see through. So obviously the open gaps, places lower. All right, so here's what I'm going to want.
Well, I see what's happening, so
Yeah, I think you do. Oh yeah, you do.
I definitely do.
All right, so you make your way up to here.
This is the worst idea ever. I feel
everybody
so terrible about
I
it.
stop.
don't even know what you're doing. What are you even doing?
Everybody stop moving
So mad.
for 2 seconds while I handle this. So,
What reason do I have to do this? Why am I this stupid?
okay, you do not have
Anyways.
to if you don't want to. If you want to, you can. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, I've gone so far.
Okay. So,
Oh.
essentially what I want to know is, Fitz, are you
Well, hold
actually
on.
going to do the dumb thing?
I'm gonna kick this wall to it. I want to see how, like, just like a light tap. Is it very thick? That's the question that's on Fitz's mind. Is this stone wall made of stone?
Okay.
Very
Okay.
thick.
So Fitz, let's retcon just a bit. Fitz hears Malba say that there's something on the other side of the wall. Fitz has not seen all of the wall, so he walks up and inspects the stone, because as an educated person, this belongs in a museum.
Yeah.
Okay. Now Thanar has skirted around the other side of the wall and is about to breach through this entry point. Malba has moved to the other end of the wall. Malba, you see what you see. Your stealth was fine, so you're good. I need to do a thing.
I just want to know. Basically what Fitz is trying to figure out here is this wall possible to go through?
No.
To blast through
No.
this wall?
No,
Okay,
like
I'm gonna find.
I'm not even going to make
Dude,
you.
how tall?
You don't have to roll for this. Fitz, you cannot punch through this wall. You
No, like, can he use a spell, like Firebolt or something, to blast through this? Is what he's thinking.
That's loud. No, they're not even cool.
you
I'm
don't
gonna be unimpressed.
you know you can't. Like if you had
Okay.
like maybe disintegration or like a super high level fireball, maybe, but this is thick stone. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
How
go
high
with
up is this wall?
I said 15, 20 feet at its max. Stop.
Okay.
Don't move.
Oh, I was coming over flame.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
So we're
I'm-
gonna deal with
I think he's doing
that in a
perception
second.
check.
Okay. Malba, you have seen a thing in the time that it takes Fitz to realize that he can't punch through this wall. At the same time, Thanar has moved around to where he is. Let us say Thanar roll a perception check. Okay. Malba, what are you doing with the information that you have garnered?
Okay, so I see Fitz right over there,
Yes?
and I see goblins. And from my grand history of dealing with goblins, I'm gonna assume they're bad.
Okay. So
So I'm gonna tell Fitz that there's goblins up ahead. And is that a bugbear? I think that's a bugbear, right?
you do in fact see a bugbear, yes.
Okay. There's a bugbear, and I'm gonna be like, go over to Fitz and try to tell him to hoist up onto these rocks and start slinging spells at him.
Interesting. Okay.
God.
You have the range. They are like, let's see, how far away are they? They're 100 feet away, and you have range.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you should get some high ground and start sniping them.
All right. So, Thanar, you're too far away to hear any of this. So, I'm going to have you move to here,
Yep.
and you can see nothing, but that's fine. With your 15, you're hearing sort of the whining and growling of wolves. You're hearing some goblinoid chattering. You sort of get the idea that there's a number of beasts ahead of you on the other side of this wall.
Okay.
Okay? So, what do you do?
I want to creep up around, just try and like not get my stealth seen
Okay.
and see what's happening.
Move up to that position. All right. Roll stealth.
Oh shit! I was not out as much as I. Ah, okay. Now I can. Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Nice.
Easy clap.
Clap.
All right. So Thanar has moved into a position to fight these guys. Malba and Fitz also seem to be moving into a position to fight these guys. Let's have... So, Fitz, are you going to climb this wall?
I'm gonna fucking try.
Okay.
What do I see these guys
I mean, I'm
doing?
gonna help them up the wall.
Okay.
What do I
if
see the
that
people in
helps.
front of me doing? Are they like camped out or something?
So, it looks as though they are traveling. As you look at them, initially it's a pretty dangerous force, right? This is a lot. And especially in an open area like this, you could get surrounded, you could get stabbed, whatever. They're traveling slowly. The wolves are, like, they all look like they've been through some sort of a scrap. You see that some of the goblins have cuts on their arms and chests. The bugbears also look sort of caked in blood. Bugbears are kind of fuzzy, and there's like blood matted in their fur. The wolves have blood around their mouths, so they look pretty like they're pretty spent, but they are traveling kind of westward.
So like away from us.
Yes, in sort of this direction.
They're holding an interesting formation for walking that direction. But anyway.
Well, weird goblins doing weird things, like they are not at all sort of... Goblins aren't coordinated. But, you sort of get the idea that the bugbears are arranged in the way that they are, and they're holding the leashes on these wolves to sort of keep the goblins in line. Yeah. So, they are moving a bit away from you. Thanar, roll insight. Okay. Malba, also roll insight. Excellent. You both get the idea that this looks like a slightly organized group. Right? Malba, you almost immediately put together this is a raiding party.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yes, right. This looks as though it might be whatever's left of the raiding party that left when Sildar was there.
In the castle.
So it looks like they might be returning home. So, Fitz, you are going to climb the this wall of stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll help him if that helps
right.
at all.
Fitz, I'm going to need an athletics check with advantage.
Okay. Advantage. Athletics, you said?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Damn.
So you clamber up these stones and you get up to, let's say here. Nope, you still can't see it. Okay.
Yeah, I can't see
Okay.
God anything.
It's because it doesn't really do height wall, I'm guessing.
Well, it's because of where
I don't know what's happening. Do you want to know what I see?
Sure.
Okay, this is really weird. When I was on top of that wall, all I saw was like the strip of the wall, and I was like, "This is some weird stuff."
Yeah. So okay,
Because it had you in the
you all
wall.
have seen what's going on here, so we can do some housekeeping now.
That's really weird that with the lighting thing, you can't see all of it when you're on top. So, like, I get why, but it's just like, huh?
It's just the program being strange.
Yeah.
All right.
And it doesn't know it's on top of it. It just thinks it's a wall.
Right.
Yeah.
So now that you know what's going on, I can remove the wall. I sort of wanted to keep that kind of hidden a bit. All right. So now you can see what you can see. At this point, they have moved up a bit. I'm going to say here, and we'll reorganize a bit. Some stragglers and such. And what's happening now? Are you going to attack these guys?
I mean, I think so.
Okay.
That's
Do
what.
you have a big AoE like that you could put on them?
Oh God.
The thing is,
do I
like, if
do
we
I have
don't
fuck-
attack them, they get back to the castle, and that makes it stronger. But if we attack them and somebody gets away, that'd be really shitty. That'd be
What
like
is this?
ultra shitty.
What cast at what level? What?
But then again, we're only halfway there. We could kind of just chase them for 9 miles.
We could.
What?
Or 0
Hello?
miles, depending on
Hello?
what we're using.
Sorry, no, I'm amazed by what the fuck Roll20 did. This is I don't really think I have like a 3x3, but that's not.
Yeah, but that's like
Like,
directly
on
in
you,
front of
right?
you.
Oh, I thought I had a range.
I think that what it would be best for you to do is target one of them and just try to blast him as hard as you can. Maybe one of the bugbears.
Oh, there's 2 bugbears. It's in the other are goblins, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I was like,
And
why
2
are there
dogs.
4
So
of them?
this is a bugbear. This is a bugbear.
Does anyone else feel like we're about to get our ass kicked?
Goblin.
I mean, would you rather fight them in the
Goblin.
castle?
I guess not.
We have range. Like, literally, you should get 2 to 3 spells off before they even get close.
What does magic missile do?
I'm still
3d4
scared of them running.
plus 3. So that can do 15. Or it
Could
can do
I
like,
move up to
6.
here without getting spotted?
Oh, I mean, they're not looking this way, so
That's what I'm thinking.
It
Probably
would
a
require a
stealth
stealth check. And you would roll essentially against. So here's what's happening. Malba and Fitz are together on this. Thanar, unless you notice Fitz climbing to the top of the wall, you're moving on your own. If you wanted to get around to there, you could, but here's the deal. If Fitz fires off a spell, we're going to call that a surprise round. Surprise rounds happen outside of combat, right? So that means he gets essentially an extra attack.
Can I fire a spell and go back behind the wall? Is that a potential to just like...
It's if you can, sure.
Can I use... You can control magic missile, right? That's how that works? Or
Yeah,
am
so to the best of my knowledge,
Okay,
magic...
Could you control magic
have it attack
missile
from a different
to
direction.
go on the other side? Yeah.
You want to like push them towards us?
No, I just want them to be like, what's this thing on the
Like,
other
shoot
side?
him with a spell coming from the other side, because it's
Or,
magic
yeah,
missile,
from, like,
and he
another
has that kind of
direction.
range.
You...
And so then maybe we get another turn.
No. So magic missile you don't have to attack with, it just hits automatically. But
Oh, wait, don't have to roll?
right, essentially.
Yeah, you don't have
It's
to
like
roll.
Oh,
you spend the
nice.
spell slot and
Wow.
it's an auto hit.
Oh, nice.
Now, something that you should know, you can cast it at 2nd level and it gets more powerful. However,
Yeah.
no, you can't hide where it's fired from.
Okay, I don't know why I thought you could, like, control the path of the...
Yeah, so
Charge.
essentially what you're doing is creating a magical pathway between yourself and whatever you're trying to hit, and it just goes. That's how all of
Okay.
these spells work. Is you're creating a pathway.
Maybe I was thinking of Terraria's magic missile.
Probably.
All right, so running out of time. What are we doing?
Ooh, I guess we're fighting
Okay.
them.
So Malba, move yourself.
curious.
Fitz has got up there now. You're going to be there. Let's say this is sort of where this is all going down. Unless Thanar, you really want to move up.
I was just going to move up to here because I don't know they were going to shoot. I was just going to sit here and scout them.
Okay. So you want to move up there?
I was going
Okay.
to, yeah.
Roll stealth one more time.
Do I get advantage because they're not even looking anywhere in my direction?
I'll take that into account.
Okay.
Yeah, you do that with no problem. All right, so you move to there, and it's at about this time. Fitz, are you firing off a spell?
Yeah, I guess
Who are
so.
you targeting?
Ads or like the bugbears.
The bugbears.
Bugbear
Okay.
and then AoE the ad if they come for us.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the
What are you casting?
I guess what does Flaming Sphere do? That's a big AoE thing. I think.
Flaming sphere?
Is that everything in like a sphere?
So that's got a range of 60 feet. Because it's not a targeted spell, your spell sniper wouldn't work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Wait till they get closer.
Actually,
I'll just
so
use-
flaming sphere is actually really cool. So any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must makes a dex throw. It takes 2d6 fire on a failed save or half. As a bonus action, you can move it up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature, the creature must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving. So essentially, it's like you can still cast other spells, but you've also got your bonus action to just wave this giant ball of flame around.
Huh.
So it's very powerful. Magic Missile, on the other hand, will be able to target multiple creatures. Each dart deals 1d4 plus 1.
I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile on one of them with
So,
a level 1 spell slot.
okay. Now, I will say that you have 2 level 2 spell slots.
Yeah, but I don't know about using those.
Okay.
Oh.
If you do, you get an extra dart. So what you could do is, instead of 3 darts, you have 4, and then direct 2 darts at each bugbear, if you wanted.
Now let's do the one.
Okay. So first level spell slot to cast Magic Missile against which one?
I don't think that's what I wanted. Against this one.
Okay.
This because it says damage type, it says 3d4 plus 3. Oh, never mind. I get it. Never mind.
Yep. So you rolled a 2, a
That's
1,
what I-
and a 4 plus 3. You deal.
God,
All right. So here's what happens.
that sucks real bad.
Let us keep track of this. Nice. So here's how this goes. Everyone gets into position, and you're hunkering behind these large rocks. And Malba has seen them. You've all seen these creatures. And Fitz gets to the top of the wall, steadies himself, and raises the glass staff above his head. The light glistens off of the head of the staff, and 3 bolts of glittering blue force just fly out at incredible speed and slam directly into the middle of the back of this bugbear. Bang, 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 one right after the other. And he grunts and stumbles forward. And they turn and look at you, and he yells, and now we roll initiative.
Can we get a translator for that?
Hello, my name is Bugbear. I am angry.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
So,
That's what I assumed. I was just making.
yes. So, let me get initiative from all 3 of you.
No.
Get
Yes.
Ooh.
Motherfucker!
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Literally, like, even my bullshit rolls are bad. I like how it's like my rolls are fine. I got 20 for stealth, but as soon as we go into combat, I get nothing.
Good thing you have magic missile. You don't have to roll.
And then it will be... And then... Excellent. All right. And now it truly begins. They have all turned, and they have all addressed you harshly. And Thanar, you're up first.
Well, let's see. Which one did he shoot at? It was this bugbear,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that pussy.
Okay. I need to step forward, like, to here.
Okay.
And shoot my crossbow.
All right.
Because that's 75 feet, and I think the max range on it's 8320. What's the second number on it, by the way?
So let me make sure that I've got this understood. You've got a crossbow?
I have a light crossbow, yes.
So range is 80. The second number
but what's
is
the
your
320?
maximum range. The range lists two numbers. The first is the weapon's normal range in feet, and the second indicates the weapon's long range. When attacking a target beyond normal range, you have disadvantage on the roll.
Ah, okay.
So you can't physically shoot past 320.
Right. So it's like if
This
you
makes
if you
sense.
get a perfect 45-degree angle, you can hit 320. But you have disadvantage on actually making it land.
I did my research, and English longbows can go about 300 yards.
Yards?
Longbows
So-
can shoot 600 in this
Yeah,
game.
just saying.
Longbow just the crossbow, though.
Okay, I was like,
You have
like,
to be trained in a longbow.
Please
like, you
note,
can't
by
just
the
do
way,
that if you pick
please
it up.
note, by the way, how long did you say a longbow can shoot in this game?
600
How
feet.
long can a longbow shoot?
oh, I thought it was 80 feet. I thought it was 80 feet. I was like, what?
Crossbow is
No.
80.
Never mind. I just stopped paying
Crossbows-
attention.
Crossbow's max accurate range is 80. And then, like, beyond that, you'd have disadvantage.
All right, so roll me a longbow attack. A light crossbow attack. Yeah, that
Easy
hits.
clap.
Why does it say loading?
'Cause it's
Click
loading.
it again.
Silly.
There we go. So,
It still says
Dang,
loading.
that's-
I'm confused.
that's some good
That's weird.
damage.
so essentially,
And I was shooting at this bugbear.
what is? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So, fun fact: I didn't write down the AC for these creatures because I'm an idiot. However, I just learned
it's
that
0
it
then.
is his AC is 16. So you hit. Essentially, what happens is, bop, bop, bop. He gets hit by these magic missiles. He turns around and raises his club over his head and goes, "Ah!" And then you shoot him in the throat. Just, and he falls forward. And he is the dead.
Wow, they're very dead.
Yeah, no kidding. He just immediately dead. Do you want to do anything else?
Nah, not really.
Okay. So, he falls forward. And as he does, he lets go of the rope that is holding this wolf back. And when he does, the wolf has seen you and realizes that you are food and charges you.
That I'm alone is what you said?
Food.
Food. Okay, I wasn't sure your mic clipped. I was
My
guessing.
apologies. And he gets
You're good.
to... Let me see. That'll do. Here. Before stopping. Well, he's still running, but he can only get to there. The other bugbear will also release his wolf, which we'll get to there. The goblins will move up to say here, and will fire at Thanar. And this one misses utterly. This one will move up to here and shoot at Fitz. And miss utterly. Just like both of them. Thanar, his falls short, maybe about to here. Fitz, this one embeds itself. The arrow embeds itself below the wall. And then it is Malbaw's turn.
I'm gonna climb up the rocks and get next to Fitz.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
Can I do acrobatics?
Sure. Yep, you're fine. You get up right about here next to Fitz. Yeah. Okay.
And that's it.
That's it? Okay.
I don't think I can hit him with the dart from here. I actually don't have the range though. So
What is that?
range is 20 to 60. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
hitting
okay.
them with the dart.
All right. So then past Malba is... Oh, hold on. See. Stars, guys. All right. This goblin will move up next to him. This one over to here. Again at Thanar and Fitz. 8. And then I think it's Thanar 12.
Nope.
Fitz 16 to hit AC.
I didn't hear the
16.
number. God fucking damn it! How much damage?
Okay,
did
I
you-
use my reaction to deflect the missile.
Oh, actually, I don't. Can you? Okay. What's the ruling on that?
The rule. Let's go.
That's why I'm next to him. That's literally what I went up there to do, to try to catch the arrows or deflect them.
Makes sense to me. Okay, so generally speaking, it's missiles that are targeting you, but
I mean, I feel like I would try to get in the way
sure,
and
sure.
catch it. Kind of
Let me
thing.
see here. 1d10 plus Dex plus your monk level.
I think I'm in love.
So you spend a key point.
We're level 3, right? Yeah. Is it a key
How many
point?
others do you have?
Did I not write it down?
Started third level. It doesn't say it's a key point.
I thought it was a
does-
key point
does,
if you
second
catch-
paragraph. If you catch missile.
If I
Oh
catch
wait,
it.
maybe not.
Oh no, you're right. So you can deflect the missile,
It's only a key
but
point
yeah.
to throw it back.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you need to roll 1d10 and then add your Dex. Oh, okay. So that's what you did. So Dex and then your level is 12. All right. So his ranged attack is D6. Yeah, okay. So you catch this thing. So
Okay.
yeah, it's just like it fires and it's arcing straight towards Fitz, and then you just reach out without even looking at it and just snatch it out of the air.
Flame, I'm in love with you.
Dude, this is what I've been waiting for so long with how many crossbows the enemies have had. It's not even funny.
And then the
Fitz is now desperately in love.
okay, you can deal with daddy issues later.
I'm not going to shoot it back, though. or
The
whatever.
bugbear is going to take his dash action, and he's going to charge, I think, Thanar. So he gets to here, just charging down the field. And then it is Fitz's turn. Now, something that I will mention, if you wanted to do the flaming sphere,
I don't understand how it works still, so. I'm just gonna. I cast Yes, detect magic. No.
Oh my God. Dude, I'm circling where you should put the sphere, but you're not paying attention.
Well, I don't think it has that range.
So
If you move
So-
to here, you have the
And
range.
I don't understand how it works.
so
like I'm reading it, and I'm just like, this doesn't make
if you
sense.
conjure the flaming sphere, you can put it up to 60 feet away from you. Okay? So any creature within 5 feet of that sphere
Is that a 3x3?
is
5 foot diameter.
essentially
but-
it would be yes. So all of the area within 5 feet of it. So if you put it here, it would get any square within 5 feet.
Okay. And is that end their next turn, or
Any
or is it because
creature-
I'm last because I've rolled a 1 on initiative and they've ended their turn already?
This
How
is
does
how
the-
I envision the flaming sphere.
So essentially, you would cast it, and then as a bonus action, you can move it into a creature, and then any creature that ends its turn next to it will take the effect. I'm not entirely sure.
When you move it into a creature, though, does it do damage?
Do what?
When you move it into a creature,
Oh, yeah.
does it do damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they must make a dexterity saving throw, and if they fail it, they take 2d6. If they succeed on it, they take half that. I will say that if you cast it immediately, you can... That's weird that they have to end their turn within 5 feet.
Yeah, no, the way it's written doesn't make any sense to me.
You use it more as like a block they can't walk. They have to walk around it.
Okay, then there's no point to me
But it
using
says
that.
But also you can move it as your bonus
Yeah,
action.
so it's like-
if they're kind of close, you can kind of just be like,
Yeah, just jam
Right
it into
into
them. It's
you
actually
have
a
to
very
concentrate to do
effective spell.
It just doesn't sound very good to me.
It's very good. Like it's an
Does the sphere get used when it hits somebody? Does it like
No.
disappear? Does it?
nope. It remains
Okay,
for
see, that's good.
up to a minute.
as long as he's concentrated and he loses it if he gets hit, right?
If he loses it, he has to make a concentration check, which I think is
So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
if I put it on this square, it would hit all of these guys, these 3.
Yep.
And would they immediately take damage because they've ended their turn and were
I'm going
Wait.
to say so. Yeah.
Can he wait?
so a bad initiative is actually 60 times better
Oh,
for
no.
It's very
No, 'cause
weird.
You're hitting them with it. More or less, you are throwing the sphere like at that. Right? That's what I'm getting out
So
of it.
No,
imagine
it just stays
it's
there.
because they've ended their turn.
Look at the
right?
thing I sent on Teams on Discord.
How are you ruling this, Gear?
let me. Okay, so we can
There's
look at
two
that. in a
different
second.
ways to do damage.
The way
to
that
it.
I'm going to rule it is when you cast this, right? You will immediately make them make their saving throw. Okay? So those 3, if you move up to where you can get it here, they will all 3 have to make their saving throw immediately or take the damage. After that,
And is that
they will only take their damage if it does what it says in the rules and they end their turn next to it, or you jam it into them. So imagine, if you will, you drop this ball of fire right in the middle of them and it explodes outwards before contracting back to its 5-foot size. So all
Okay.
you need to know is
And are
if
you
you put it
making-
here, they will all have to make their saves against damage.
And are you making the ruling that they take the damage because my initiative is last and they've ended their turn, or that's just how you've decided it should work?
It's when you use the spell.
Yeah, I think it's going to be after that if they... yes, I think that makes sense. They've ended their turn, so if you put it next to them, it'll be fine.
So a low initiative
So
is
it's an
better for me.
unavoidable 2d12 or 2d6 damage.
They have to make a
Wait,
save.
so if he goes first and puts it next to him, it's not going to do damage? Is that what
This
you're
is
saying?
really weird, and I don't know. I would have to ask someone with a bit more experience, but for right now, drop it. on their heads.
Can you use your bonus action while it's like not your turn? So like you can make it follow somebody?
No,
'Cause
you
that's
can't.
the only thing that
You
makes
can't
sense.
do it on not your turn. You have to drop it somewhere else. You can only use actions on your turn. So remember that any round takes place at the same time within 6 seconds. So,
and this thing
That's
stays
why
up
it
for a
makes sense to
minute,
me
so
to
it
be
can
able
stay
to
up
make
for
it
10
follow.
rounds if I'm focused.
If you're concentrating.
Jesus. Okay, well, I guess I'll just...
Wait, so how does concentration work? If you get hit, you have to roll to stay concentrated?
yes.
Okay.
Or if you cast another concentration-based spell.
Okay.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. There, we have a
Also,
fall
by
now.
the way, you are not in range right now.
Yeah, I am. 60 feet. Oh, fuck, it's 65 feet. God damn it, I thought it was 60. I move here.
Okay.
And then I cast it, and then I move back.
No, you can't. I don't
You
think it has a
you-
range of 60.
You can split up your movement. So you can.
But can he?
Does it go,
Is
do I
he
go out of...
controlling it if he's more than 60 feet
Oh, yeah.
away? Oh, okay.
God, this spell is so fucking convoluted.
You could straight up just like start it there, or
Bye,
even
I'm
further
leaving.
more.
So you
Put it there, and then I get on a plane.
you can't. You have to be able to see where you're moving it to. Right.
I look at it out the side.
Because helicopters are a thing.
I whistle for my dragon.
That makes
Do you
sense.
do you
know
do
all
you
rich families
really?
have
Now
dragons?
I want to ask this. Do you really want to whistle for a dragon right now?
I whistle for my dragon.
know- you don't-
The
you don't have a
Fizzlebank
dragon.
family owns a dragon emporium. The Fizzlebank family owns a dragon emporium. How
Okay,
do you
moving
know?
on.
Fuck you. Anyways, I put it there.
Okay, so hold on. A fireball appears. Why can I not delete? So help me, Puffer.
I thought you could erase it too, honestly.
I can. It just takes a bit.
No, I mean, I could erase it.
Hold on. Flaming.
Because they have a transparent
Sphere.
option, and I was like, oh, that's the eraser. That makes
Controlled
sense.
by you. Can you move the ball about? Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your flaming sphere. And it drops and explodes outwards, and they have to make a dex save against your spell save DC, which is 13.
Isn't mine... Oh, I thought it was 14. Okay. So they have to roll above 13 or...
To save, it has to be above.
Yeah, above or
Okay.
equal to. So he fails,
But it still does damage, no
succeeds.
matter what.
Wait. Yeah, succeeds. Fails. Okay. So this guy gets fireballed. This wolf also gets fireballed. This goblin, on the other hand, is it somehow dodges back and is not fireballed. So go ahead and cast the spell. No.
So they're
Just
just
like
enjoy that. It takes 3.5.
click the button. It's a
Exactly
spell,
like-
right?
I don't...
Yeah.
I know, but it said roll 2d6, so I rolled 2d6. I don't see the difference.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't see roll 2, like...
Is there modifiers on it? 2d6 plus
It's not on
something?
your spell sheet? That's weird.
Well, like, there it is. I rolled it, but it's the same thing. It did roll 2d6. That's the exact same
Okay. All right.
thing that I did. It just does it both ways. I didn't...
Did I give you...
Like, if you want me to roll
there
a spell,
it
I
is.
can roll
I
a spell.
see. I see. Okay. No. It's fine. It's fine.
If you-
There's a bit of behind the scenes that I was working with. It's fine. So, two
Okay,
of them
I
take
didn't get
7.
it.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
He takes 3.5 damage. Enjoy.
So he's at 1, and this is...
And half of a hit point left. All he does is he has to roll a d10, and then he dies if he rolls a 1.
Round the damage down.
I like my version better.
So how are you making this spell work? Because I think it's really supposed to be used in close quarters, not in an open field. Because how you're using it just does like immediate damage. They don't have a chance to move away from it. How it gets feel like it tended to work. You can do it however you want.
You can do both. It does both.
Did you
Like,
just
it
say
can-
both?
Yeah. What?
Okay.
I was just thinking if the creature ends their turn near it is what it says.
Well, how
Yeah,
Gear it
but
is
also
they
as a
already
bonus
ended
action,
their...
you can ram it into a creature, and they'll
Yeah.
have to do the.
That's they
the
already
spheres-
ended...
The sphere stops moving if it
Riker, they already
randomly
ended
something.
their turn.
Yeah, that's sort of where I'm going with that. Is since this all happens at the same time, since he's at the end of initiative, they've already ended their turn on the same round.
So he's getting rewarded for rolling shitty initiative.
Kind of.
Yes. To put it bluntly, I am.
That I'm just welcome to run it this way. I just disagree with how any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere. I'm just how that is worded and how you're interpreting it. But that's
I think it's sort of a look at it this way, right? Ending your turn is a status effect that lasts until you begin your next turn, right? So
and they're saying the action of actually the turn ending. Their turns are already ended. They aren't ending their turn.
See, like they wouldn't have ran there if the ball was there, though. That's
sort of.
I don't know.
You're right. To be 100% honest with you, it should not work the way that I'm doing it, I suppose. Though I think it's.
I don't care if you do it like that as long I just.
So yeah, there's a bit of that, but
just seem like it works
I'm
like
going to
that.
rule that again.
This just seemed like an unavoidable 2d6.
Oop.
Also, does it hit this wolf even?
Yeah. So essentially, what's going to
Ow.
happen here is, this is G. That's going to be 5. All right. So here's what happens. The wolf gets roasted like immediately
Why does the wolf get hit?
because it's
though,
within 5
with
feet
where
of the sphere.
fireball is?
And it didn't roll...
10 feet though?
No, the sphere is here.
It shows the sphere to the one to the left to me. That's weird. It shows the
just
sphere right
refresh.
here.
Fear's
Gotcha.
not on my screen. This is very weird.
Yeah. So there's a lot of weird stuff going on, and this goblin.
Okay, now sphere's in the right
This
place.
goblin gets roasted. That is the end of Fitz's turn.
We can remove that spell from my spellbook now. I'm never going to use that again. What the fuck,
It's a
man?
good spell. What the fuck?
Why is it so calm?
It's not. Like flat honest, it's a really good spell that's not that bad. Especially when you actually use it next turn to start ramming it into people.
Gosh, I guess it just didn't make sense.
Yeah, we'll deal with it later. New DM, guys, working with stuff. All right, Thanar, it's your turn. What's up?
Let's see. I really want to fight both those guys at the same time. Crossbow the wolf.
Crossbow the wolf? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you fire it off and the wolf dodges around it.
Okay.
And it just
And then
right over
think-
top of him.
I would like to move. Let's see.
Oh, I need to take that off my spell slot.
1,
Core.
5. I want to move to here.
You're moving over there?
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be difficult terrain to get around those rocks, but that's fine for now, I think.
I can roll that if you want.
Well, no, it reduces your speed by half over that terrain. So that would be 5, 10 goes to 20. So you could get to here, I think.
Okay, 20. So yeah, that's there. Cool.
Well, I mean, if you go up and around past it, you can go 30.
Oh well, that's how I was counting. I was counting at 1,
10,
2,
15.
3, and this passes right next to it anyway. So like,
Okay.
I think I just
Okay,
get
that's
here.
fine.
That's fine.
Is that your turn, or do you have anything else?
That'll be
Alright.
it. Then I'm waiting for the closer.
Okay. The wolf seeing you do that will move. Will move directly up to you, and will attempt to bite. That is a 9, which misses. It clamps down around your armor and does not impact you. And then the other wolf is dead. GG. This goblin will move 25 to here and will attempt to shoot you with its short bow. That is a hit against your armor class, I believe, is 13 unless you're wearing your full plate, at which point it's 15.
Oh shit! I should have
Jack.
used. I'm really dumb. I forgot about my fucking glass
So the
staff.
change shirt is 13 plus my dex mod, so that's 15, and then I also have my shield, so that makes it 17.
Okay. Well, that is a...
I think that's correct. Does that sound correct?
yeah,
It
if you've
says-
got your shield up, but you've also got that...
I'm not wearing the full
Okay.
chain. The chain is 6. The full chain's 16. I'm just wearing the chain shirt, which is 13.
Okay. Weird. All right, so that is actually a miss.
Does it sound right or no? Because it sounds like a lot.
Yeah, that's very high, but I think it's okay. At this point, I think, yeah, no, he rolled low enough that he's just going to impact his arrow into your shield. This guy is going to move up to here and also attempt to short bow you. 14 doesn't hit. Malba, it's your turn.
Okay. Fitz, do you want me to stay up here and deflect arrows some more, or do you think you'll be fine?
I kind of do because there's a huge potential that I lose the flaming sphere if I get hit.
Yeah, and that
Also,
could do
half of my health. So, but if
Something you
want to-
should
if
know
your character-
is that if one of your fighters is the only person actually taking damage, that could be real bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried
Well,
about.
no, he wouldn't be the only one. They wouldn't be only be targeting him. He'd just
They
be the
wouldn't
only one-
shoot at you if I was deflecting all the arrows. They're not that dumb.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like they are. They're goblins. Like I don't know. How smart are goblins?
Not very smart.
Are they like my classmates or what?
No, they're dumb as a box of rocks.
So they're like my classmates.
Yeah, I don't think I can stay up here with you, bud. Because, like, which goblins have moved so far? These two?
All of them have moved at this point.
Everyone's moved except me. Or everyone's taken their turn except me.
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Fitz.
Essentially, these guys, the bugbear hasn't attacked yet, and these two goblins here and here have not attacked yet.
Okay. You'll be fine, Fitz. I'm gonna jump down and
Okay.
attack this wolf.
Okay.
This combat has been very confusing for me.
Yeah.
You hit the wolf.
Then again, who's
Oh, you're
first?
using the dagger?
It's, yeah.
Oh,
It does them best damage.
The dagger's Chris.
It does the most reliable damage.
Really? What?
I have a friend named.
Because it's 1d4 plus 5 instead of 1d6 plus 2.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Works for me.
That is better.
Yeah.
One d4 plus 5 into.
Who's Chris?
Oh, proficiency. Got it. Right. I see.
What?
Sorry. All right. Well, you.
Because I am proficient in it, right?
Dex weapon. Yeah, it's a monk weapon. So you move up and you just plunge this dagger into the wolf, and the blood it comes out, and the wolf falls over. The wolf is no more. You just hear a, and then it collapses. And is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I see action.
So this goblin is going to run up here and attempt to shoot Malba. 14.
Does Ty go to mirror him?
14, if it meets your armor class, it does hit.
Okay, then I'll use deflect missiles.
Okay. All right. You grab the missile. Stink.
Noise.
Way to go. And then this other goblin. We'll move up and try to shoot Thanar. That is a.
I like reactions because I can only I can like wait to see if it hits or not.
No, I would love to have react.
Thanar, that is a
That's awesome.
20 against your AC.
Ow.
Okay.
Ow, you lost some of your fucking million health pool.
It's not a nat 20, is it?
No,
It's
just a 20. You take 4 points of damage.
Only?
Not even fair, dude.
Dude, whenever things hit Mirror Flame, we get like 60 damage points and we
Straight
die
up,
instantly.
Thanar
And our mom
could've
gets
tanked.
cancer. Like, what the fuck?
Thanar could have tanked everything here.
I kind of thought I could. It could have gotten bad, man. There's 5 of them.
And then the
That
bugbear
economy's
moves
not in
up.
my favor.
This is the only guy that's gonna hurt.
And he is going to roll against your AC. That is a 16.
17. Ah, gotcha.
So you
Let's go.
you catch it.
What the fuck, dude?
You catch it on your shield and just knock his morning star away.
Wait, your AC is 17?
Yeah, dude, I just checked it
So
3
they have a
times because I'm like,
20%
that
chance
seems
to
so
hit you
high.
at all times?
Literally, mine's 14. Feels
Literally,
bad.
they can... Oh my fucking god.
So
You know,
Don't you-
I just checked my AC 4 times. I thought it was too high.
Without bonuses, they have a 20% chance to hit you.
I mean, people get modifiers.
I know, but that's insane.
what?
so
attacks.
so here's the deal, right? Malba gets to catch missiles and do multiple attacks and move 10 extra feet. Fitz, you get
I
to
just
stand
take it
at
in
the
the ass.
back and blast people at huge ranges with powerful spells. Thanar gets to stand in the middle of a group of people and let them hit him.
That's just wild.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just thinking 17 is a lot because I've only ever seen rolls below 10 my entire
That's
life.
fair. That's fair. So, Fitz, it is your turn. What are you going to do? So, I will remind you there are
nice.
2 things. Obviously, you can move. You can also attack, obviously. And as your bonus action, you can charge your flaming ball into someone.
Oh, that's a bonus action. I thought that was a
No,
main
it's a bonus action. So now you can attack essentially twice.
And then is that the end of the flaming ball, or then does it do the damage thing again?
So now that it is not the initial burst, because I was ruling that you can cast it in a place and then it deals its damage, but you can't move it. Now that you can move it, you have to run it into a person.
And then does it do the AoE or
Yes.
no? Okay.
Wait, it does the AoE as well?
Well, so essentially running it into a person establishes it where it is, and then it does its AoE around it. So if you move it into this square to run it into a person, the only person that will take its damage is... Oh, no, I see.
Can I move it?
Right there.
So I can't move it. It has to be into a person, then it occupies the person's
Let me put it
space,
to
right?
you this way. For tonight, if you put it here, it will deal damage to both of these goblins.
Okay.
That is entirely subject to change. Please understand, this is my favorite house rule, and this is a modifier, okay? We're playing a modified version of 5th edition. I should have told you this up front.
Wait,
So
what?
we're playing a modified version of 5th edition, and the modification is, if I make a mistake, it was a house rule all along.
Oh, I thought you meant like an actual modified edition, not just a house rule. So I was like, we've been playing a lie this whole time.
It's essentially a way of me saying,
Feel
I
like
am doing
really-
the best that I know how to do. If it changes in the future, it changes in the future. I can only do what I know tonight, unless you want me to spend like
I'm
20
gonna put it
minutes.
there then.
Okay, so you move it there. That's your bonus action.
Okay, and then can I roll for that damage now to see what happens?
Sure,
Or
go ahead
do you
and-
want
go
me
ahead and
to
roll
do that
damage.
at the end? Where is that? Doesn't cost a spell slot, right, to do this again? Spell slots already been cost.
Right. So the
Yeah. 'Cause you're
it's just sort of a thing. Yeah.
Good roll, my dude.
All right. They both take dead. They both take
Wow, that's a lot of
death
damage.
damage.
So much damage
Okay.
is a letter instead of a number.
It's like 6 plus 6 equals dead.
Yes, actually, that's exactly how it works. So dead and dead. Very nice.
Ooh, 6 plus 6 equals 2 dead.
Now,
And now you have your
yeah,
action.
you've also got your action.
I'm gonna cast. We're gonna stick with the theme here. I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Nice, nice. Who are you targeting?
Buggy bear.
To that roll, yeah, I want to target this man.
Which man?
This man.
I am.
Is it going
There we
off?
go.
Why don't you attack the bugbear that's like actually gonna hurt us?
Oh, because I thought these guys were all coming towards you. So
All right, so you're targeting him, and you hit, my dude. You rolled an 18 on your firebolt. Congratulations.
Dude, I'm
Ooh.
proud of you.
Focusing on the flaming sphere.
Does fireball require concentration?
No.
no.
Fire.
Firebolt.
Oh,
doesn't.
I just thought if you cast any other spell, it broke.
Any
your
other
concentration.
concentration spells.
Oh.
So yeah, no.
Okay.
Cantrips do not require concentration.
Gotcha.
Nope. Click on the
Oh
name
no,
of the
that's
first
the
one.
wrong thing. Yeah, I've remembered now.
All right. Very nice.
I thought I'd clear out all your ads first, so you guys didn't have to deal with anything else.
I wasn't worried about the bugbear, so.
All right. He's still alive, but he looks real bad. He's
What?
still alive, but he looks real not good. He's still alive. F still alive. G.
How long did it take us to get here, by the way?
It's been most of the day traveling to get here.
So like 8 hours or so?
It's into the evening. Like within the next hour or so, it'll be dark.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanar, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna hit the dude, the bugbear in front of me, because he's not looking too
Okay.
good.
Is he not?
That's what Gear said.
Oh no, I'm
That's
sorry.
fine.
This guy, the goblin's not looking too good. Yeah, you've
Okay,
Fucker's
I
not
thought
been
he
hit
shot
yet.
at the bugbear. Can I do something else quickly then? Because I thought you said the bugbear wasn't
all
doing
right.
good.
What were you gonna do?
I also thought Puffer. I
He
I
should have
would
shot the
use-
bugbear, but
I don't get
I
why.
thought he
You're
was
dumb as
going.
hell.
I thought that's what he
No,
did.
no, no,
'cause that's
it
what Fitz
makes-
said.
he's the only one that does
Pause.
real
Time
damage.
out. Time out. Time out. So, damage calculation like that is sort of in terms of like the role play of the situation. Getting more attackers off of you or within range of dead is super good. What Puffer did was the best option that he had, I honestly think.
Fair.
So,
I'm just thinking this guy's a much bigger threat than these dudes that don't really hurt.
Well,
that
yeah,
much.
but you can take 12 damage from one dude. You can take 6 damage from one and 6 damage from the other. Or possibly even more. 12 damage from one, 6 from the other.
okay.
So I want to use my bonus action for that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action for that to use superiority
Uh-huh.
die, and so that'll give me advantage on this next hit.
Okay.
And now can I roll my Talon against
So
him?
you already rolled Talon once, so roll it again.
Yeah, I was just gonna roll it because it was my own fuck up.
Okay. So
I don't think this
Uh,
hits. So
all 3 of those miss. Like even if we were to count the first
nice.
one.
Hardcore.
So he swings his maul down at you and you deflect it easily with your shield. You follow through with Talon and he comes back around with like his armored gauntlet and just catches it off his gauntlet and knocks it away. And now it is Goblin's turn. And he will move up to here and try to stab Thanar with his sword. With his pokey sword. And whiffs utterly. This goblin will move up next to Malba and attempt to hit him with his pokey sword. That is a 19, sir.
You cut out
19.
wasn't it? Oh, that hits.
4 points. 4 points of damage, sir.
Okay.
All right. And then it is Malba's turn.
Okay, so I want to like mess with this guy that shot the arrow at me and I caught it, and I kind of want to stab him with the arrow because he's injured, right? Like he's hurting.
Yeah, he's hurting for certain.
They got him, am I right? Yeah, I'm gonna grab the arrow and stab him.
Oh, nice.
Well, for that,
Uh,
like I don't know what.
how do I want to do
AC
that?
roll thing.
Let's.
Could
Do you have like a roll to hit? So
What?
just roll to hit and add your dex.
What is that? Just
1d20 plus dex.
dex.
Okay, yeah, you most certainly hit. This will be, let's say, 1d4 plus dex. Very nice. So you grabbed that arrow with your right hand, like you come across your chest with it from right to left and you grab it. And you're sort of in mid-catch as he runs up next to you. And you just bring it down from your left shoulder towards your right hip and into his neck. And it just, in it goes, and you carry him around and essentially just toss him behind you. As he takes 6 damage and ceases. Once upon a time there was
Feels
a
good.
goblin. Now there is not. All right. It is now.
I still have my move.
Oh, yes, you do.
And-
You have your movement.
Oh, I can't do that, can I?
technically speaking, you could, since you hit on this attack, move over to the goblin and hit him with Flurry of Blows.
Goblin?
Like, this guy is still within your movement range, right?
Yeah.
So if you wanted...
That's what
Yeah.
I was going to do, like move on top of the dog and use Flurry of Blows on
Okay.
this guy. Which is just 2 unarmed strikes.
No, now if you wanted to use Flurry of Blows, you'd have to expend a key point. If you wanted to just do...
Oh yeah, use a key. Use a key.
Yeah, so
As I imagine, we'll have a decent rest.
well, so
after
hold on.
this.
So your monk ability is if you hit with a monk weapon, you can just hit again with your fist. If you want to hit twice, you have to spend a key point.
Yeah, I want to hit twice because this guy is looking like fine, right?
The bugbear's looking fine. The goblin looks bad, like real
okay.
bad.
If you hit the bugbear, I can probably kill the goblin.
Yeah, I'll hit the bugbear
Okay.
then with Flurry of Blows because I can hit diagonally like that,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
No, well, yeah, okay. So the first one
Because
hits.
I hit twice or whatever.
The second one does not. All right, so the bugbear takes 3 damage. And looks mad as a standard action.
Nice.
It is now the bugbear's... Is that the end of your turn? I think it is. Okay,
Yes.
so it's now the bugbear's turn. And he's looking real not happy. And he's going to try to hit Thanar. 19.
Motherfucker.
All right. And this is a Morning Star, which in the hands of a bugbear,
Oh no, I'm a night person.
you take 7 points of damage.
I want to parry.
Okay.
So I will roll another D8 superiority die. Oh, I guess I should have rolled that +2 because my
All
dex
right,
is
so
2.
reduce that 7 by 5.
So I'll take 2 damage.
You have
Sweet.
expended 2 superiority die now. How
Yep,
many
I'm
do you
keeping
have
track.
per day?
4.
How many do you regain on a short rest?
I believe all.
Is it short rest or long rest?
It's a short. Yeah, it's
Okay.
a short. I'll check that.
Okay,
But
cool. Fitz, it's your turn.
Okay, so how's this goblin man looking?
He's looking rough.
Okay, so I am going to cast Misty Step,
Okay.
and I'm going to teleport behind him.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna slam him as hard as I can with the glass staff of defense.
Okay.
I need to test damage. It's 1d6. Oh fuck, whatever. You know what? It's fine. And you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, "Psh, nothing personnel, kid."
All right.
And that's
So
I only did 2 damage though, because it's
the best part of this,
but I thought it was
the
funny.
best part of this is he has 1 hit point. So you go and just disappear and appear behind him. You say, "Nothing personnel, kid," and he just looks back. He goes, "What?" Thwank! And down comes this glass staff of defense over his head. His eyes go crossed, and he collapses where he stands.
Okay, then I still have my move left, so I am gonna go. I can go like 25 feet, I think. So I'm gonna go back
Okay.
there, and this can go. That can go as much as I want. So I'm gonna take this here, and then can I
use
do
your
the
bonus action.
What?
Use your bonus
Yeah,
action.
your bonus action was the
No.
Misty Step.
How'd you
yeah,
use Misty Step, bud?
I thought no. Misty Step is a spell.
Casting
slot.
time.
Action.
Oh, never mind. My bad. I thought it was a spell. Whatever. Oh, so I still have No, my attack
Yep.
was the stat. Never
That's
mind
your
that.
turn.
I thought all this out, and then I was like, wait, I can do more, and then I couldn't because I thought it all out already.
Yep.
Galactic
That was
brain.
actually super good. I love it. All right, so that is the end of your turn, and thank goodness you moved because I was so upset that you were about to take damage from your own fireball.
No, I saw that coming.
All right, so you have killed another goblin. Way to go on that. Thanar, your turn.
It's gonna work, guys. It has to work.
Okay. You have advantage on this attack roll.
So it's just 1d8. Okay.
No, roll your attack first.
Okay, roll attack first.
Attack
Got
with
it.
advantage.
Advantage, bam.
Very nice. All right, so roll your damage on that attack. And now add your d8.
Oh, let's go.
So that's 13.
Okay. I'm going to borrow a term from Critical Role that works quite well in these situations. Whenever you kill a thing, Matt Mercer will ask you, how do you want to do this? And I want you to tell me how you kill this bugbear.
Oh, let's see. What do I have? I have a sword. I'm not used to having a sword.
You have Talon, this magical sword of Aldeth Tresendar, the Black Hawk.
So after I parry his Morning Star, I'll have parried it off my shield, so he'll swing it over. I'll bounce it off to the left side, and I'm gonna swing through with the right and hit him with the hilt in the head.
Okay.
So with like the bottom of the Talon
Right.
hilt, smash him in the head with that, so it goes down to his
Yeah.
knees, and then I'm going to cut him from his right shoulder straight through his chest.
Nice.
And just like bury it in from his right shoulder into like the middle of his
Okay.
chest.
There is a moment of dawning realization as this martial creature realizes that he's been defeated. And you bash him in the head and he falls to his knees. And he just looks up at you and goes, "Roar!" And it's at that moment that your sword cleaves through his neck and down his chest, only stopping in the middle of his chest because it catches on a leather bandolier that he's wearing. And the light leaves his eyes as he falls backwards, pulling himself off of your blade. And he falls dead. You have cleared the field. Very nice, boys.
So that's some good combat right there. Whew.
You all have done...
I finally know what a good encounter feels like.
Yeah, first off, a moment to recognize that Fitz was very effective. Like, that's incredibly effective. I don't think he rolled below, well, much of anything. Like, he's hitting every time. Good for you. Malba.
What is this feeling?
Malba.
Is this
Yeah.
competency?
Do you dispel your fireball, or are you going to run it around for another 45 seconds or so?
I'm gonna go fucking kill this tree. Just kidding. Yeah, it'll go up in a puff of smoke.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the bugbear AC, by the way? If you can tell me.
I think it's 16.
Okay. That's what I thought.
So, you are sort of left alone on this empty field, this scouting party having been brutalized. What are you going to do? Your cart's back around the corner.
I mean, loot them.
All right. So you go around and you start picking over the corpses. The goblins don't have anything. They've got their rusty swords, bows that are fine for goblins but not worth anything. Couple of gnarled arrows with stone heads. The bugbears are a little bit better outfitted. They've got some like metal pauldrons and big morning stars. Like, you know what a morning star is. Okay.
Yeah. It's the sun.
Right.
Yeah, I was
Thank
just
you.
gonna fucking say that.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Hate you all. But they've also got these pouches that look like they're probably like the spoils of whatever raid they've just been on. And I imagine do you open them up?
Yes.
There are, in one bag, 5 pairs of long pointed ears that have just been essentially brutally ripped off the heads of elves.
The heads of what? Okay, that's what I figured.
These are essentially like
How fresh do they look?
pretty fresh.
Okay.
Like probably within the last couple of days.
Like, gotcha.
So you get the feeling immediately that this raiding party was probably after out hunting elves and then stealing their ears for some reason.
Why their ears?
I got your ear.
Also, you notice that each of the goblins has an extra sword that they weren't using. Just like they had
I want to collect
another
them.
one slung over their back, and then one of the bugbears has one like a goblin-sized short bow. So maybe this is not the same size raiding party that left the castle. They may have lost some of their number.
Oh no, they lost all of them.
Okay. All right. So you clear the field. No money. They were after ears for some reason. And they have been well scouted, well taken care of, and they are dead. I imagine you return to your cart, maybe clean yourselves up, a little water to get the blood off, and
Can I collect all of their swords and put them in the
sure.
cart? Okay, how many swords is that?
2, 4, 6, 8. That's 8 swords.
Okay, swords. 8.
Now, a moment, if you will, while I ask you a question that may seem ridiculous at first. Why?
I want to get back to the town and I want to start a pyramid scheme where we all sell swords to each other.
You want to become sellswords, is what you're saying.
No, I just want to sell swords. I don't want to I just want to sell fucking whatever I get my
I
hands
think
on.
he's making
Okay. So we get onto the regional map here again. Let's say you're probably pretty tired after a quick battle. Like even that was fairly easy for you, but you know, it's getting late in the evening. You've been traveling all day. You pull off to the side of the road here and unpack, set up camp. And as the evening grows close and night draws in, you drift off into a well-deserved sleep, knowing that tomorrow you will face the dangers of Cragmaw Castle. And I think that's where we'll call it for tonight.